Son of his caviar, King Maximilian, Godfrey Lotus, Ali about Sydney.
Hey! What's up? Welcome back to another We Disney Wednesday. Today we're going to watch Cinderella, Rodger and Hammerstein, I think their names were. And one time you all were like, hey, have you seen the Whitney Houston version from 1997? I was like, I have not. And then you all were like, okay, if that's the case, let's watch it together. I like to always ask, where is everyone tuning in from? I am tuning in from Brooklyn, New York City, the greatest city in the world. Let's give this the due emphasis that it needs. This is the best version of Cinderella magic. You'll see why in a few minutes. Okay, well, y'all are hyping this up. Is it really that good? Okay, guys, everyone is saying it's the best Cinderella. It's impossible not to enjoy this movie. I'm sure this is gonna get a 9 from you. Yikes. This is actually Cinderella I grew up on. Aw, I didn't see the original until way later. That's interesting. Do you know any of the songs? I don't. Not from this one. No, I didn't even know it had songs. Aw, Julian, you donated? Thank you so much. In my opinion, this is the best version of Cinderella movie. Okay, well, I'm sweating, not just from the heat, but from the heat that y'all are about to lay on me if I don't find it as fantastic, but I'm pretty sure I will. I have a very low threshold for loving things. Have I seen the original Rodgers and Hammerstein TV production from 1965 with Julie Andrews? There's another one! Let's go! Woo-hoo! The classic Disney! Also, I came up with a video on TikTok today about middle siblings, because today's Happy Middle Sibling Day for everyone who's a middle sibling. I am one. And Walt Disney was a middle sibling. Ah! Amazing.
Impossible.
Ooh. This animation's great.
A slipper made of glass. It's just a shoe.
Oh, I like her dress.
Impossible.
So it is, okay, it's Wonderful World of Disney and Whitney Houston present the Rodgers and Hammerstein Cinderella. Also, this is part of like the TV show Wonderful World of Disney. It's not like it's a standalone film, but they featured it on TV. This looks like they're about to sing, Oh Belle, Oh Belle. Rob Marshall, the guy who did Mary Poppins Returns. This is all one shot. I hope you recognize this.
Come along now, girl.
Cinderella, I've been dreaming of a true love's kiss. Wow, the colors are really nice.
How can a mother choose between two such extraordinary daughters?
She sounds like Charlotte from Princess and the Frog. Oh, how could a mother choose?
I don't think it flatters either one of you.
Ooh, tell them, Cindy. They're interracial sisters? Nice.
The sweetest sounds I'll ever hear are still inside my head.
Ooh.
Are waiting to be said. And the dearest love in all the world is waiting somewhere for me. Is waiting somewhere for me.
Cinderella!
And no, I have not seen this already. I just predict lyrics as I sing them, as I hear things for the first time. And that song sounded like she was singing the neighboring note of what was right every time, but it still worked. Who's this? The prince? I'm loving the diversity in this cast. The world is waiting somewhere for me.
Is waiting somewhere for me. The sweet
Oh, they're duetting, they don't even know it.
Still inside my head.
yet for me to see.
Oh, good harmony.
And the dearest love in all
The world is waiting, is waiting.
for me.
Ah, no, not the presents.
Yes, I'm fine, I think.
Here you go.
She sounds like Ariana. Yes, I'm waiting fine, I think. Love at first sight.
Thanks.
I love her
Thanks for the
hair. That there are like 3 strands of the braid coming across each side of the face.
I like to sit by the fire and the cinders fly and my face gets smudged.
Ah, Cinderella.
Did they come up with that, Cinderella, or is it supposed to be Cinderella? I knew it was Cinderella, but is it from this version that originated?
Very much.
Dude, watch where you're going. And he's gonna buy her the flowers.
How a girl should be treated.
Like a princess, I suppose.
No. Like a person with kindness and respect.
Yes! Like a person, not a princess.
I hope I see you again, Cinderella.
Okay, but who are you? You give your name too. You know? You give your name so that we're on the same page. Was he the prince? I'm not gonna read the comments because I don't want you all to spoil anything for me. I like it. That's such a great song. This blows all the live action Disney out of the water. There's so much heart and passion and emotion and story here. What the heck? How is Beauty and the Beast not on this level? Even that castle and all its fakeness looks better than anything in live action era.
No one treated me like a prince. What a relief to be among real people.
So he is the prince. Yes.
Real people are not all they are.
Is that the guy from Seinfeld?
I am a real person.
George Costanza?
Does that tell you anything?
He'd be a good Phil in live action Hercules.
If he wants to kill me, why does he not trample me with his carriage and get it over with?
You wanted to see me, Mother?
Whoopee!
Your mother was talking.
This is what colorblind
Alright,
casting
What's
is.
going on?
Max, what's he saying?
He's saying he
That's
doesn't
a
want
famous
to have
actor
another
too,
ball.
the dad.
No, he's not.
Whoopee. You serious?
Max,
Chris, it's really very simple.
His name is Chris?
happiness has nothing to do with it. I mean, of course we want you to be happy, but you do
That I want to be in love when I get married.
This is the story of Prince Eric too.
venues with it. Where's he going?
Could it have been something we said?
The over-the-top acting of just like, whew, it was working. I like it. It's kind of theater-y. But that's what Disney is. When they try to mute it down for film, it's not working. This is good.
Take this down. His Royal Highness.
He's a lefty.
Chris Herman.
Herman.
Herman is giving a ball.
Ah, that's his name?
His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert, son of
Herman. They're gonna say Herman.
Constantina, Charlotte Ermentrude, Guinevere Maisie.
Oh no.
Amazing.
No, amazing.
Maisie. Margarita is giving a ball.
Now she's gonna go tell the story and they're all gonna pause in one name.
And veal you raised to braise.
It has like a Chitty Chitty Bang Bang vibe.
And go make sure that it's holy too.
Holy Good? Like Gouda?
The prince is giving a
Ah, we love a cardboard set piece. You know what it is? I think Disney, in trying to make things perfect, like creates, like has a couple of dancers and just CGIs the fillers to make it full. But we'd rather just have real human performers and just not everyone be perfectly aligned like this. They're just like doing their best and it looks phenom, but they don't have to look perfectly aligned. Oh, George Costanza, aye! That bread is glued onto those trays. The prince is giving a ball!
His Royal Highness 200 100 orchids, 400 poppies, 600 roses, 800 lilies, Christopher Robert, 1,000...
Herman. They're gonna say Herman.
Windermere, Vladimir, Carl Alexander, Raspberry, Blueberry, Strawberry, Gooseberry, Francois, Reginald, Lancelot, Herman, son of Her Majesty, Queen Constantina, Chocolate and Cheddar, and Charlotte and Maisie, son of his caviar, King Maximilian, Godfrey, Lotus, Ali, about Sydney. Is it giving up?
The prince is giving a ball.
I want to learn that song. That ending with the confusing the names with what the items on the list were supposed to be. And Sydney. Oh, it's so fun. Oh man, I miss this Disney. I miss this Disney. The practical effects is what make a movie. So good.
Cinderella, the door.
Oh, right away.
That door.
We want to be our best for the ball tomorrow night.
I've been recently watching Downton Abbey, and this is kind of reminiscent of that.
I didn't mean that.
Take my advice, Cinderella. Know your place and be satisfied with what you've got. I promise you. In my own little corner, in my own little chair, I can be whatever I want to be.
Aww.
Little chair.
That's Disney canon. You could just tell that this feels different. The fact that they've built these castles and
Fall off
sets.
immediately.
Not possible. It's difficult to cancel once you got the ball rolling.
I know. You're brilliant.
Stand still, Minerva.
Minerva?
And what are you going to say, Calliope?
Calliope! What happened to Drizella and Anastasia?
Tonight, I'm going to laugh infectiously at all the prince's jokes.
Remember, girls, we hide our flaws
Until after the wedding.
We hide our flaws until after the applause, is what they should have said.
This isn't about love, it's about marriage.
Interesting, because the prince's parents think the same way.
Fell in love with love one night when the
Ooh, nice
moon
dress.
was
Dresses.
full. I wasn't
Dresses.
wise.
And Act 2 begins. The thing is, they usually say that you can only take a frame, a still frame from the old Disney animated, and you know what the characters are feeling. But this kind of Disney too, you can take a frame from it and know exactly how they're feeling. I'm also loving these one shots, the panning, the tracking.
All alone.
In my home. Just gonna pray. Not finishing the song is even more powerful.
I wish.
Whitney!
All the wishes in the world are poppycock and twaddle.
I love how she showed up outside the house. She could have showed up inside.
Aren't you going to invite me in? Oh, forgive me. Of course I am.
Girl, you just made her work for no reason. You could have showed up inside the house. Okay, this animation. Impossible. We love pre-2000s animation CGI. Honestly, it competes with current CGI.
We need some horses.
Where are the mice? Oh yeah, there are no mice! Jacques! In the squad. Hello? Are these just... Oh, those are the mice. They're just in a cage? Alright, cool. A dress?
Spin around. Don't make me do all the work.
Oh, I'm ready for this. How are they gonna show this? That's really cool. So it's like Princess Tiana. Almost exactly. What? Those look like rain boots.
Thank you, Godmother.
Her dress looks exactly like Princess Tiana from Princess and the Frog. Like, exactly. Her hair, too. The low cut, too.
Go.
And the curls on the side of the hair. This is Tiana, y'all. I've been dreaming of a true love's kiss. Oh, it's possible. It's not impossible. It's possible. They're gonna harmonize.
It's possible. It's
Yes! Fireworks! Where did everyone learn these moves is what I want to know. Fun fact, Princess Tiana's look was inspired by... I knew it! Thanks, Jarrell. Why did they change the names of the sisters from Drizella and... Mercutio and whatever the other one's name is. What are their names?
those handsome chiseled features, that wonderful full head of skin.
No touching, please.
Why is it every production he's in, they always make fun of his hair?
You know, I honestly wish there was something between us.
Really?
Yes. A continent.
Oh, snap! Let her know! Let her know! This actress is doing the most.
Oh, we were getting along so well.
Oh, we were getting along so well. And he's supposed to fall in love just based on 3 seconds with them? This is a Tinder back in the day. I can't wait to compare this to the live action version next week. Ooh, I'd like it when I walked in if there were moonlight. Okay, Tiana wasn't just inspired. She's an exact copy of Brandy in this dress. I want to learn how to dance like this. Not step on the person's dress or shoes.
No, I can't swim.
Same. That's the nice thing about music. You can have a character sing it and you don't know if they're singing it out loud or it's an internal monologue. This is all one shot. Ooh, they're hovering. Nice.
Why would a fella want a girl like her? A girl who's mere.
I love this tall and slim actress. She's like so wobbly. She reminds me of Kristen Wiig.
Compared to my family.
I want to meet your family.
No, you don't.
You know, the trouble with most people is they sit around wishing for something to happen instead of just doing something about it.
Ooh, okay. She's learned. Once she said that line, Act 3 starts.
Do I love you because you're beautiful? Or are you beautiful?
Because I love you. I think about that all the time. He kissed her hand, like she said. Both of them. Okay, you can relax. Oh, her forehead. You better relax. Boom! The clock. Boom! There we go. End it all.
I didn't even know your name.
You never told us your name either. Now you know how it feels. Girl, run, run, run. Actually, don't run. Be proud of who you are. The slippers stayed. How interessante. I walked with you once upon a dream. That's what that jingle sounds like. Oh, are you wonderful? Because I want you. Harmonize, go. As wonderful as you seem. Why didn't they hold it? You have to hold that last note. When did she drop it coming off the staircase? They gotta polish that glass, though. They need some Windex. See, that's the right placement of a song versus So This Is Love. The animation. Nah. Also, Cinderella, I made this note after when I was thinking about it. Cinderella in the animated version is one of the very few, like, humanoid princesses. Her face is actual correct proportions of a human face. Versus like the really big eye and the small chin that they've done for most other princesses. I like that door frame.
My father.
Your father was weak. He spoiled you rotten. He filled your head with silly thoughts and dreams that'll never come true.
Ooh.
Never.
Start swinging. Well, Brandy's such a good actress.
She's different than any other girl I've
I like
met.
his outfit.
You know.
There are no high notes in this song. Somewhere for me. In the real story, they actually
Calliope, honestly,
cut their ankles so they could fit inside.
There's one more. Move over.
Oh, she's gonna try it? It fit?
Impossible.
Not a soul.
I like the way they're walking because they injured their feet. I've been dreaming of a true love's kiss. What? She was outside? How'd she get outside? Girl, how you get outside?
Cinderella.
Cinderella. I like it.
I think they're saying Cinderella.
It grows on you,
It's Cinderella instead of Cinderella. They're gonna trip him. They're gonna trip him. Is it gonna break? Is it not gonna break? What's gonna happen? Yo, 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 yo. It's such an important moment. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, straight away like that.
Quiet, woman.
And it fit just like that. Not gonna lie, they look kind of ugly. It's not a look, Cinder. It's not a look. You got your toes sticking out for everyone to see. Wow! Oh, dang! She doesn't need to look pretty. I thought that's what we decided. You don't need a dress to be pretty. Wow, these transitions are iconic. How did she get out of the building? Through the window? Yes, Whitney. Riff on us!
Whatever you want to do.
We're family. That's funny. Come on. Yeah! They can see her? The cast! Whitney Houston, Bernadette Peters, Jason Alexander, Whoopi Goldberg, Victor Garber, Vian, Natalie Dessel, Paolo Montalban, and Brandy. How iconic do you have to be to just have your first name? I want to do that. I just want to be Peter. Peter. Oh my goodness! Impossible. Oh, my cheeks. Also, the song that Jason Alexander, George Costanza, Lionel sings in the beginning, the song that the sidekicks always sing have the same tempo to them. They always, I'm now through doing all these live streams weekly, finding that the songs kind of sound the same. I will tell you my thoughts. Let me process. Let me process. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Whew. Oh my goodness. Yes, I do hope it gets on Disney Plus too. Why is this not on Disney Plus? This is such a phenomenal movie.